Hey, what's up, guys? This is Church of Caboose, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. This video is kind of want to tell you guys a little bit what's going on with the channel, some kind of perhaps changes, and a little bit of kind of like updates of what's been kind of going on for me and some stuff I'm working on. Just kind of seems like something I should do because I used to upload something, whether it was a live stream or a guide, whatever, pretty much every day. And if you follow my channel closely, you'll probably noticed that has not been happening for about a week, maybe two, depending upon when I actually have this go live on my channel. And so I figured I'd just give you guys an explanation. So while you guys are here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because at the very least, you know you're not going to get barraged by me from notifications, as well as like the video and comment down below. All these things help me out a ton. They help me try to work towards some goals that I have, as well as, you know, kind of validate something that I like doing for fun, and so I just really appreciate it. All right, so to the kind of changes. So I'm going to be doing fewer uploads, mostly because I'm going to be doing them more as I kind of want to. I've been feeling like I've been kind of letting myself be pretty much like dictated by YouTube. Like I have to do something every day, or it's gonna suck, and that puts, you know, a lot of strain on relationships I have in my life, because I found I was tending to put things on YouTube as being a higher priority than stuff that I maybe, you know, had going on in real life. And of course, that's not a healthy thing to do, especially when this is not something that is paying the bills and I'm working full-time other places, that kind of thing. And so that's kind of probably the main reason why I'm doing fewer uploads going forward. Now, why there have been less uploads going on now, I'm not going to give tons of details, because there are things going on in my personal life with people that I love and care about, as well as folks who care about me, and I just don't feel like it's fair at this point in time to give out lots of details or anything like that. Just kind of know that right now is a really, really emotionally draining time that I'm going through. There's multiple sets and layers of folks that I am working with, people that are helping me, people that I might feel like are working against me, and then of course an individual and I trying to work together to, you know, have the most successful outcome that is the best, at the very least right now, according to the VA, and some other folks are telling me that is at least the best scenario for me. And I'm trying to like find this balance of like what's best for me, what's best for this group of folks, and like what do I need to do for myself, what do I need to do for them, that kind of thing. And it's just putting a lot of strain on my life, which of course, you know, it's really draining. And so a lot of times I'm not even sure I really feel like right now I have the energy to handle a lot of stuff. I'm sure at some point this will probably change and I might have more regular uploads, but for right now I don't think it's going to be super often, other than I want to try to fulfill my promises I usually make about raids and doing things like the raid challenges each week. Like I already put a video out for the Conflux challenge for the week of June 15th. I intend to, at the very least, each week keep doing whatever that challenge is for the week and like a little guide for it. But beyond that, for right now, I'm just not sure. It's a lot of pressure, you know, with the creator sometimes, to trying to think of ideas and stuff to talk about, and especially when you're a smaller creator, you tend to want to try and do things that other people aren't doing, and of course that's really tough, because like if you do guides and reviews and stuff, you know, bigger names like Azatros, Rick Kakis, Dado, Eeyore, all those dudes are already doing these kinds of guides, and so it can get a little taxing trying to figure out, oh my gosh, what's like the next kind of thing that I can do. And at the last time I actually feel like I managed to kind of get around that was with Shadowkeep, with the Pit of Heresy, when most of those folks were working on Xenophage. I managed to be among the first, it seems like maybe handful of folks to be in that prophecy dungeon. So I managed to be one of the first people, as far as I know, to get a guide out on that dungeon, as well as a video about like where like the secret loot was at, with like the chests and stuff. And that one's still doing pretty well as far as people still keep looking at it. And then more recently with Beyond Light, I think I was one of the few folks to do videos on like the Umbral Conquest kinds of stuff, where you're trying to get those memory fragments done. And so things like that are what usually tend to do better for me, at least on this channel, as opposed to like the raid challenge guides. And so that can also just take a fair bit of energy and stuff to figure out. And then lastly, why things are going to be kind of a little bit different is because I'm trying to make some personal growth kinds of things. This involves a little bit of me trying to explore kind of who I am. Sounds really, really cliche. Outside of some parameters that I was in before. So this just kind of means I'm more involved with social groups. Like I am back in my hometown for now, and so that includes like I rejoined my local YMCA to do things like with the early morning basketball crew that I used to run with when I was in high school, which was, I was doing that kind of thing between 10 to 14 years ago. Started about 14 years ago, went through high school, so 10 to 14 years ago was when I was doing it. So I'm kind of back there. I'm trying to do other stuff like softball leagues with the city. Get more connected with more people. So of course, that means there is less time that I am on Destiny, which right now I'm kind of viewing as a good thing. I don't think it was incredibly healthy that I was letting myself basically go to work, come home, play Destiny, and go to sleep. And that was more or less the routine. So I'm kind of trying to change it up. So like even my now amount of playing time is going down. So part of the reason why I'm doing this video, besides just for you fantastic folks that are subscribed to my channel and supported things, like I'm looking at you, Crackety Jones, Gerald, he's one of my moderators. I figured it'd be good for my clan folks to kind of know as well, because I am one of the two founders that kind of started all of the Venge stuff, and I figured maybe doing a video with at least some amount of explanation might be a little bit easier than trying to text it over or write it out on Discord, whatever it is, over and over and over. So this is also for my clan folks that might be like looking to me for an example or leadership, and I feel it's like I kind of owed to them a little bit, at least about like, hey, this is kind of at least broad strokes what's going on. This is why you're probably not seeing me online as much as you used to, as well as part of why maybe I'm not doing as much stuff with people that I know. Part of caring for folks is also caring about what happens to them after whatever it is you're dealing with, and I am trying my best to make sure I don't shaft a person or a group of people that I really love by exposing myself to situations where I might accidentally say something that I regret later or could harm the person that I'm trying very hard to not harm. And so part of that is for me not playing with folks that know me. So for the clan folks, like that's partially why I'm doing some more LFG kinds of stuff, because I really don't want to accidentally make something worse or hurt someone else's feelings when we're trying to figure out how to get through some stuff, and to ultimately have what we're working on improved significantly, or maybe we just whatever it's going on includes sometimes you just have to cut things off, and I just don't know what's going to be happening. So that's kind of what's going on with the channel. So hopefully I kind of sum some stuff up for my subscribers about like the reason why there's less content coming out, as well as for clan folks about why I'm probably less likely to join folks for things like raids and stuff, at least for now. It could very well change, and I'm not sure when, but it could be soon, it could be in a while, I don't know. I just felt like I probably owed you guys at least some sort of an explanation for why, because if you're used to seeing me do like live streams and all that stuff pretty much every day, it might be a little concerning, and you're like, what the heck's going on? Did he quit? And no, I don't think I'm going to quit. I'm not quitting. I'm just trying to adjust expectations. 2 years over 2 years now of doing stuff with the goal of I had originally being monetized, and I'll be honest, like it's just not happening. And I've tried not to worry about numbers and whatever, but that's monetization includes having numbers. I think I was just probably putting a little too much strain in my personal life by just kind of like trying to make it happen. And so instead of trying to make it happen, I think I'm going to be trying to do more of like uploads and stuff for as I kind of feel like it and as it makes sense to. So one reason it makes sense to would be each week with these raid guides, and then once those are done, I'm not sure. It could be more updates. It could be I have no idea. We'll just have to see what the future holds. So hopefully you guys can understand. If you feel like it, you can give me show me your support down below, because this is incredibly tough, not just on me, but on people that care about me, whether it's family, friends, and then with the other main party that's involved. I am sure it's very tough on that person as well as their group of people that care about them. So it's just an interesting situation to be in, very draining, very tiring, very painful, and so hopefully this will kind of subside and it'll be a little bit easier to do more stuff. And now you guys know. There you go. So for now, please don't be like, oh my god, asking for details or trying to jump to conclusions on anything, mostly because I'm not gonna most likely answer those anyways. So speculate all you want, but you might as well just kind of keep that to yourself, because all you're going to potentially do is just have your comments either removed or just ignored, probably just ignored. So just know that's what's going on, and there could be a time in the future where I feel like giving more details, but that future is probably a long ways off, because people's feelings are involved, and I try at least to not and do things where I'm like, this would probably be a bad idea. I try to avoid those when I can. So, all right, there's their updates with why things are being slower for clan folks, why I'm probably more prone to do stuff with other people, and some explanations around those things. Thank you guys for watching and for listening. I appreciate your support. If you feel like you need folks to play with or just want to be a part of the gaming community, let me know down below. It's possible I could get you guys an invite to the Discord, not saying for sure. I'd be playing with a whole ton of folks, because my playing time's getting reduced because I need to do that. But I know there's people that are in there that are always wanting to expand their friends list for folks that want to do things like raids, grandmasters, Crucible, trials, comp, strikes, and of course just doing Pinnacles, quests, seasonal challenge, and just kind of messing around. So if you let me know, I'll try to hook you up. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you can do me a huge favor, subscribe, like the video, comment, whatever it is you feel like you want to comment. I would hope it'd be mostly support, or just hey, gotcha, understand, bro. Something like that would be super useful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great week, and happy grinding, y'all.